Right, this one, the most common one. What was the highlight of 24, Sophie or Garen? I'm going to answer this in 2 or 3 parts. Actually, the highlight of the year started back in February when the band won Wedding Band of the Year with WeddingSuppliers.ie, which kicked off the year in a unbelievable manner, and then all the rest happened. So that's highlight number 1. There's a few. So highlight number 1, winning Wedding Band of the Year, WeddingSuppliers.ie, which is happening again in a few weeks' time, so fingers crossed for that. Then, obviously, Sophie Gate. Sophie Ellis-Bextor joining us on stage in Zurich on St. Patrick's Day. It's as bizarre as it sounds, and it just opened up a whole new world for us. I gotta thank the Irish media. Listen, it hit world headlines. It went from Bangkok to Bansha, from Sydney to Six Mile Bridge, from New York to Nina. It hit all the headlines. All the Irish media jumped on it. All the international media. It was phenomenal. It was unbelievable, and it was as bizarre as it sounds. Murder on the Dance Floor. It opened up a whole new world for us. So Sophie was definitely a highlight. And then the superstar Garon Noon. Garon came in. We actually had Garon penciled or booked in to do a session with us before it happened, but due to scheduling and due to illness, it had to be cancelled a few times. So we were unsure if it was going to happen, and we had a small window on the day to make it happen. He had some appointments with RTE. The guy came in, and the great thing about that was all of his followers didn't know how good of a singer he was. We did. I'd heard him sing before. I heard him play guitar before. I knew he was uber talented. But the big surprise with that was we knew he was good. When the song came back and the mix was done and the video was done, it definitely put the hair standing on the back of our necks, but it was unbelievable. And it kicked off our TikTok. Our TikTok channel now is massive thanks to Garen and all his followers. And there's more to come. Do we have Garen back? Stay tuned. I'm actually going to put in one other highlight here. We 2 members join the first quarter of the year, Jay and Dave. And they've just brought a new element to the band that has given us a new energy. They've brought loads of experience. Jay is a human jukebox. Dave had a mountain of work to do. He had to learn all the new set list and the old set list, and by God, that guy just nailed it. Their vocals, their musicality. Jay is a human jukebox. You just throw any song at him and throw anything at Dave, his ear is unbelievable. And I'd like to thank the lads for the work that they've put in. And the band in general, we work bloody hard. So Jason, Philip, Dave and Jay, and I suppose I do a bit as well. That was the highlight. The band coming together really well and just powering through. We kept the foot on the gas and we didn't lay back. We hit it hard and it's worked out. How do you feel Guilty Pleasures videos went? They're so good. First of all, thank you. It started off as a little notion, a little idea, but by God did it take off. It grew legs. We got really invested in it. It was brilliant. I never liked studio work. Personally, I just had a bad experience, never did it correctly, and I was kind of nervous about it. But I love this. I'm loving it. I'm loving the process. I'm loving the guests. The team that are on it, the team are phenomenal. I have to give the team a shout out. Peter, who does our mixing in New York. Johnny Wolf, who does our video editing. Bobby, who stage manages. We've also had a hand from Mark Duffy photography when Johnny wasn't available, and Ben Parker has given us a hand as well. It's a really, really cool series, and we've loads more. We've done 10 videos, and the good news is Volume 1 as an album is going up on Spotify very, very soon. Volume 2 is being recorded at the moment. And I have to thank the guests that we've had. It wouldn't have been possible without you guys. Kira, Jake, Garon, and I nearly gave away who's coming. The Casey brothers, who we had in Christmas. And I can't tell you who's coming in the new year, but we've 2 pre-recorded for the new year. I'm going to tag all you guys down here. The Guilty Pleasure Setlist series. And I'm going to tag our YouTube page in case you haven't seen it. Make sure you log on, give us a like, a follow and a subscribe. And we'll continue to bring more videos, and we've more exciting guests in 2025. As I said, 2 of them done already. We actually got the mix back for our January release today. So we'll start to build up for that soon. Right, I'm trying to figure out what you mean by this one. So if I put it this way, we pull from a set list of 60 or 70 songs on any given night. We change it up. So if I multiply the amount of gigs and include the videos and rehearsals, we've probably played any of these songs, probably played 5,000 songs live to people over the last year. Now some of them are repeated, but we've probably given our audiences 5,000 songs. Is that an easy way of answering it? I think that's what you're asking me. Did Annie know? Okay.